Hey there, what's happening? This is Eric Duncanson, and I'm coming at you from my home office in beautiful Marietta, Georgia. First of all, I want to thank you for hopping on my YouTube video. My wife Victoria and I, we are known as the LAPTOP-PRENEURS, and our passion is to help you to make money online. That's from anywhere in the world, so long as you have a laptop and a Wi-Fi connection. So, by the way, if you like the information I'm providing in this video, be sure to like, comment, and subscribe. Become part of our awesome tribe. So I'm very excited to talk about the topic for today, how to maximize your learning curve in online marketing. Again, how to maximize your learning curve in online marketing. So here's the thing. A lot of people, when they switch from doing the traditional types of marketing, network marketing, going out there, meeting people, socializing, networking, and stuff like that, they assume that when you come to the online platform, you can pretty much do the same thing. The phrase that we heard a lot when Victoria and I, years ago, were in network marketing, the phrase we heard was ignorance on fire, right? Ignorance on fire does not work so well when you get into the online ecosystem, so to speak. You get into the online world and ignorance on fire is not very good. Now, what is good is taking action, especially when you're working with qualified mentors. When the mentors tell you to do something and you're coachable and you take action, that is great, because that's not really ignorance on fire, because you're actually leveraging the information and the knowledge and experience that you have from your mentors. That is fantastic and fabulous. That is wonderful. Ignorance on fire means DIY, do it yourself, and you're going out there, you have no knowledge, and what you're doing is you're posting your links everywhere on Facebook, and also you're just promoting, not connecting. So you're promoting and you're using kind of a shotgun approach. That is not effective when you're talking about online marketing. So learning is very, very important. There are different types of learning that you can do. And one of the things I want to talk about is how some people will combine, or the term that's popular today in politics is conflate, just means to bring two things together that shouldn't necessarily be together, and confusing them, right? So conflate, confuse, right? And so sometimes people will conflate or confuse learning with having to be in a classroom, right? So they figure, okay, I'm in a classroom and now I'm learning, right? I'm in the student mode because I'm in a classroom and I'm learning, right? That is a big mistake. When you're in online marketing, you learn as you earn, and you learn from different areas. And so the type of learning that you do, you're going to do a variety of different types of learning. There's more than one context. So when you're in online marketing and you're looking at where you can learn, what are your contexts for learning, they're all over the place, right? You could be learning at home, you could be learning on your computer, you could be learning from your spouse or your significant other. See, what you're doing is you're absorbing in this information and putting it in a context that will be helpful to you. You're picking from different areas and using what is relevant, and you're going to process that information, and it can be developed into valuable content that you can in turn release to your audience. You're going to learn. You could learn at the playground. You could learn on the sports field. You can learn at your job. You can learn while you're traveling. You can learn from books. You can learn from videotapes. You can learn from YouTube. You can learn from podcasts. You can learn from your hobbies. You can learn all over the place. The way you learn is a lot different from the traditional mode of learning. And keep in mind, you're an entrepreneur as well. So you have to be resourceful. You have to be able to pull from other resources and massage it and utilize what is useful for your business, right? So a lot of people think especially that have gone through the educational system. I went through, grammar school, and, I went to a college preparatory school. I went to undergrad. I went to grad school. And sometimes you can create that type of perception that learning is in the classroom. And one of the problems with that particular type of learning process, now don't get me wrong, I'm all for higher education, absolutely, absolutely, but too often the focus is on just getting a grade. Okay, what grade did I get for this class? And a lot of times you find yourself cramming to get that good grade on an exam just so you can get by. The problem with that type of learning is a lot of times after you take the exam, you forget what you learned. I'll never forget in undergrad, I kind of played around for one semester and then started cramming for those exams. I did all-nighters. I think I did a couple of all-nighters in a row. I can't really remember. Yes. But anyway, the point is, after I took the exam, I had no idea of what I learned. I just focused on getting that score for the exam. So there was no focus on really absorbing the material, really processing it, really utilizing that for my life, for business, or for whatever. It was just to get that grade. And that is not a very useful type of learning. It's a process. It's like an assembly line. But ultimately, that does not really serve you when it comes to being an entrepreneur and you're responsible for your business, for your earnings, your profitability, right? So you have to do a very, very different type of learning than the type of learning that we did in college. Not learning for the test. It's a different type of learning. It's more about mastery. It's more about pulling from various resources, being resourceful yourself, and synthesizing what you learn, what you absorb, and applying it. You see, a lot of people get into this learning mode where they take this course, this course, this course, this course. They listen to this guru, this guru, this guru, this guru, and they don't apply what they learn. One of the things that leads to success in online marketing is to very rapidly apply what you learn. Because if it's something that you can't apply till 6 months to a year out, it might not be very helpful for you right now. Because see, a lot of things happen in online marketing where you apply things and you get results, and then as you get results, you build yourself up to the next level, and then the information that you were considering training for in the past, right? Now you're ready for it, right? Because you've experienced certain things, you've grown your sphere of influence, you've grown your sphere of knowledge. Now you can absorb that information and you can actually utilize it. So you have to kind of be a lot like an actor when they're building their career. An actor, and they're working with their manager and they're trying to decide, okay, well, I was successful in this movie. Should I be in this movie? No, that movie's not too good for your image. Don't go in that movie. But this movie over here, it will show your talent as an actor, right? So go on and do this movie, but don't do that movie. When you are new to online marketing, you got to look at, is this training really good for me right now? I'm trying to master skills in Facebook. Do I really need to take this Twitter course right now? Or should I kind of dive deep into Facebook or YouTube, for example? I really want to be known for being a YouTube content provider, right? That's my focus, all right? So can I really focus on Snapchat where my focus should be going deep into YouTube? So you got to be really careful. You got to manage learning. Now, we'll say this, great learners are curious. That curiosity is an important attribute to have if you are an entrepreneur. The most successful entrepreneurs, the billionaires out there, they all have that in common, and they all list that as a key success factor. They're curious. So that kind of gets back to the example of being in the classroom and I'm studying for this exam, right? And I just want to learn enough to get by on that exam versus being curious. See, being curious, you want to truly master the subject and you want to understand it and you want to absorb it and you want to apply it. That is a very, very different type of learning. Very, very important to understand. Mastery versus getting a grade. Mastery is lifelong learning. You see, the people that focus on mastery, they don't think, well, I've learned this topic, I've learned this much, so now I can just kind of chill, right? And just go on autopilot. That is not going to be a successful entrepreneur, right? Here's one question you need to answer as an entrepreneur. Let's say you have a figure in mind of how much money you want to make in your business, right? Let's assume that you reach that figure. Maybe it's, a couple of $100,000 a year, or maybe it's $100,000 a month. If you reach that figure, do you still think you need to grow your business? If the answer is no, maybe you're not supposed to be an entrepreneur. I hate to say it, I hate to put it that way, but the entrepreneur, the mentality is constant learning, constant mastery, curiosity. What can I do to improve? What can I do to make my business better? You don't want to be shiny, just chasing after every shiny object. No, because you're not going so wide, but you're going deep. You're going deep into your area of specialty. That's what the learning is all about. Don't get lost in the paper chase, because on the internet there's an infinite amount of information. If it's being infinite is defined as more than you can count, yes, there's an infinite amount of information on the internet. There's an infinite number of gurus that you can follow on the internet. So the best thing you can do is find out what you're passionate about. What's your passion? Pick your passion and find someone who is already extremely successful in that area, and that is someone that you need to follow. You can follow that person, you can model that person, you can take their coaching and mentorship if it's available to you. That's how you're going to grow as an entrepreneur, especially in online marketing. And then once you master this particular area, then and only then should you look at another area, right? So, okay, I've mastered YouTube marketing. Now maybe I want to look at Pinterest. Maybe I want to focus on Facebook. Learn it first, master it first, then move over into the other thing. Hope you found this video helpful. If that is the case, definitely follow through, like, comment, and subscribe. Become a part of our awesome tribe. And by the way, I wanted to mention that Victoria and I literally struggled in online marketing until we found a particular system that did 95% of the heavy lifting, and with the remaining 5%, they show you how to do it through excellent coaching, excellent mentorship, excellent training. If you'd like some information about that, go down and look for the title that says our #1 recommendation for making money online. Click the link. The link will take you to a free 7-day, I gotta get 7-day free trial. What have you got to lose? So with that, this is Eric Duncanson saying, hope you're having a great day. If not, let's definitely make it a great one.